The Duke and Duchess of Sussex live in Montecito with their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, and during their filming for their Netflix docuseries, their youngest was captured on camera in a very dangerous position. The scene proves that Meghan and Harry ignored their kids' safety, or because she isn't their own daughter, a young Lilibet was seen crawling across the grass at their sprawling estate, heading towards their flower beds near a pool without a hedge. The Netflix show described that Meghan Markle was keeping a watchful eye on crawling Lilibet, but in fact no one has cared for Lilibet until their nanny found out about it. The couple's mammoth garden is the large playful place for their 2 children. Not only is there seemingly endless space for them to run and play, but there's also a hotel-worthy outdoor pool and a huge play park. However, the nanny reveals that I was having hives looking at the Olive Garden swimming pool and thinking about having small children around it. The lack of childproofing around the pool really bothers me, especially when the baby's crawling near it. In New Zealand, it's against the law to have a pool without a fence of a certain height and a lockable gate. The fact that Meghan let her daughter crawl in the sun and near the swimming pool made the nanny angry. Just because of a staged scene for the Netflix show, she cruelly did bad things to her child. Or maybe it's not even her baby, because a mother would never risk their own child like that. Lilj and Archie have been placed in a life where even little things will create problems because they weren't raised to be part of either society. If a surrogate were utilised, their identity crisis would worsen too. Meghan and Harry must address all the lies and misconceptions they created that surround the children. People are so focused on Harry and Meghan's antics now that it doesn't seem like anyone is putting any realistic thought into what life will be like for the children, assuming they exist as they grow up. The doctor who allegedly delivered Meghan and Harry's daughter Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor has shut down her practice. This was brought up by the Daily Mail. So what do we know about this? The doctor's name is Melissa Drake, and she catered to pregnant women in the Santa Barbara area. She cited her health and wanting to spend time with her family, according to an Instagram post. Also, does anyone find it odd that no one knew who Meghan's OBGYN was until the story came out? Meghan has always said, "My kids aren't public property, so back off," or something like that. Not to mention, Omid, Scobie and Carolyn Durand wrote in Finding Freedom that a particular UK doctor oversaw Archie's birth, but the doctor's husband allegedly came out and said his wife didn't deliver Archie, as she wasn't working that day. In Windsor and Montecito hospitals, there are no records of Archie and Lilibet's alleged birth dates. Why is this not the case? Meghan had no home birth, so these children were born somewhere to someone. Meghan is also accused of wearing the wrong size moon bump, which means her belly changed during Archie's pregnancy. No one has seen her carrying Lilibet except in the staged kindergarten photo, and the other photo with a blanket over the baby and Harry standing under the same fake tree.